A historic day under the Gold Dome in Atlanta, Georgia now has a hate crime law. Governor Kemp signed the bill into law at a ceremony at the state capitol this afternoon.
Today, we stand together as Republicans and Democrats, black and white, male and female, from rural, urban, and suburban communities to affirm a simple but powerful motto: Georgia is a state too great to hate.
The law imposes additional penalties for crimes motivated by race, color, religion, national origin, gender, sexual orientation, or disability. Governor Kemp was surrounded by a bipartisan group of lawmakers. Bipartisan, we don't hear that word too much anymore, right? One of our political analysts thinks this was necessary.
Georgia really wants to be a great place to do business. They definitely needed to get that done, even aside from this being the morally correct thing to do. To get true bipartisanship, you're going to have to see rhetoric dialed down on both sides of the aisle. Disagreements don't need to become duels at dawn. They can just be disagreements.